Yo, you guys, this is Blacklist of the Abyss, and you're watching my review for Fairy Tail Chapter 397. Okay, and this chapter's simple. It really is. The first part was actually kind of funny because it just deals with Levy trying to remember the fact that she can use magic because she completely forgot. Um, and her solid script magic she just like writes words in the air in the in the air. Huh? She writes words in the air, and it becomes whatever she writes. So if she writes fire, then all of a sudden she's got fire. If she writes water, then all of a sudden she's got water. If she writes air, then she gets air, and that's what Gajeel tells her to do. Um, Underwater. Speaking underwater, they're communicating underwater, which was funny, especially at the end of the chapter where Gajeel was just literally just shouting in the water. I found that incredibly entertaining. um, yeah, Levy ends up using her magic to give themselves air, then give air to Natsu and all the other people down there. All right. Then Gajeel starts to fight Torfusa again, and he has this little flashback. He gets an emotions power up pretty much. That's what happens. Um, we get a little flashback of this former council member who got killed by freaking. I completely forgot their names. Wow, that's how little I care now. I completely forgot what the freaking guild is called. Um, it just completely left. It just completely left. I was about to say it, then all of a sudden, it just disappeared. It starts with a T. I almost had it. I almost had it there. Oh, who cares? Anyway, the nine demon gates and all them, you know. Yeah, they back when they were killing former council members, you know, and stuff with Jackal and all that crap. Yeah, she was one of the ones that got killed, and apparently she looked after Gajeel and stuff like that. And who cares? Not a big deal. It was just a cheap way to get Gajeel a power up, really. I mean, I guess I liked the fact that Hiro Mashima made this Tartarus. There we go. There we go. I got it now. I got it. I remembered. Uh, it was. I do like the way that he took the stuff that Tartarus did in the past and tried to make it relevant again here, and not make it like completely irrelevant now. Which most of the stuff that happened before is irrelevant now, but because now at this point we're just in the Fairy Tail win stage where Fairy Tail wins. So stuff that happened back there isn't exactly as important now as it was back then. So I like the fact that it kind of brought something back. But I mean, not that big of a deal, you know. But yeah, Gajeel gets his power up. He takes the carbon and combines it with the iron in order to make steel. So now he's like a steel shadow dragon slayer, I guess. I don't know if this will be permanent or not. At this point, I don't really care if it's permanent or not. I really just do not care. If the carbon leaves everyone else's system, then it has to leave his too. So I guess I'll say that this is not permanent. If it is, and I'm calling BS on that. But whatever. Well, maybe it's the makeup of his body is different because he's a dragon slayer. Blah blah blah. Nah, never mind. I don't even want to get it now. No. Or maybe, I guess you could say, since he actually devoured the waters, I guess you could say that he keeps them now. No. If Natsu doesn't keep it, then I'm calling BS. If Natsu doesn't keep it, then I am calling BS, okay? No, he shouldn't. No. Just no, okay? But anyway, Gajeel seemingly defeats Torfusa. So now we've got Tempesta left. So, at least here, at least. So, yeah, I mean, chapter was okay, I guess. I mean, I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. The beginning part was just comedy, with Levy trying to remember what her own magic is, you know? Like, I just didn't really care that much. The flashback, also mediocre. I mean, it'd be one thing if he actually showed something like this earlier, like back when Gajeel was still a part of Phantom Lord, if he had actually shown this woman talking with Gajeel at some point. Then I'd be like, okay, this is good because he's actually connecting things, you know. But this is just something he added in the backstory and the current stuff all in one. So it's like he just came up with it now. So I mean, it's not exactly a sign of great writing when you're putting the foreshadowing and the events being foreshadowed in the same freaking chapter. So I mean, it's not exactly the most amazing thing ever. That was just okay too. So I'll just give the chapter 6.5 out of 10, and that's that, you guys. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.